Bitcoin, quick 100. Kept my eyes on the charts, now I'm watching them all. From Bitcoin to the moon, that's a ride or die dream. Now my wallet looking thick like a blockchain thing.
Right, we're on again. We're here again. So I'm going to show you these, like your support and resistance lines. Just for the record, this behind me, yeah, it's just a sheet. It's a canvas backdrop. I'm not in my proper office at the moment. It's just having some work done, so I'll be back in there soon. So I'll just put this up just as a backdrop. This back wall's a bit bright, and my soundproofing is up front of me, so don't make any sense to have it that way. Anyway, showing you these. So if you look at this, just let me line it up a bit more. Just a general idea. I mean, I've gone through these on that other video. And again, I will go into more detail of this. It's just a visual for me. I've took those boxes away at a minute, just so as I can see a bit better and show you what I'm doing. And basically on this, these green lines what I put in are not so much support and resistance, but they're more of a psychological number. That's what you want to call it. If I put in support and resistance, then you'd look at these kind of areas, and you know, like where it's bouncing, all these. But what I like to use is these psychological lines. So this one's on Bitcoin. So I've got these set in at like 96,500, 97,000, 97,500. You can see what I mean. And when you look at it, even though it's not kind of like marked on a bang on support resistance, you can see how it actually works. If you look at this, let's start right back here. As it comes up here, you can see it crosses over this, if you want to call it support line. It near enough hits it bang on till it comes back down, crosses over, then it does a little turn around, comes back up again, and then it whips. It has a little, you can zoom in a bit more. There's a little flutter around, then goes across, a little bit of resistance. Near enough gets to that and comes back down again. Again, comes to this area. Comes to this area, hits it. It near enough hits it all the time. It's got about halfway there. You can see how it kind of like stays around this area for a bit and then crosses. You see, when it, the other thing is when it does make a breakout on these kind of areas, it does tend to carry on going a lot. And then you get an area of resistance where people are selling. Because that's for me why I say they like a psychological number. It's what people tend to look for. And comes back down again. And you can see, if you look at it, look, there's one there where it's nothing getting it. It's come through a little bit, bounced a little bit, and then it's carry on going. Then it's broke through. And then you've come all the way down to this area. And put a line in, let's see what that is, just as an idea. So let me get rid of that. I'll put 90, the nearest two is like 96. And then we've got, let me clone that. I'm just doing these so you can see how kind of close they are. And so I've only just wrote that one in, and you can see it. Look, so it's come down, it's just broke past that, and it's just nearly reached that. In fact, it's not far off at all, and then it's bounced back up, gone through that. So you can see that they do give you a rough idea, and you can combine them with your moving averages. You can combine them with this ROC, because if you look here, we can look at a few different signals. So it's come down, It's been bouncing. If you put it in a small time frame, you'll be able to see this bounce a bit better. But you'd be looking at this and you'd be thinking, right, it's going under. So it's getting into good buying territory. Comes down to here. This is coming down. Does a little stall. You're on this line. So that's another sign. And then it crosses back over again. You can see this is going up. So you could put a buy in here. It's below all this. And then it crosses over this, which is a strong sign. This green moving average. Crosses over the white one. And then the white, the green crosses over the white here. It's a bit further on because that's up this bit. It just gives you an idea how it's going. Look how that goes up. I would change these on this time frame. I've still got them set to the ones what I have at 15 minutes, but it still gives you a good idea if you want to use the time frames. But yeah, you can use this. You can, you know what I mean? You get a good idea. And yeah, it works both ways. I mean, it's got to the top here, got to a peak. So you keep watching these, watching how it is on here. And this is not growing much, but here it is. So as it gets to this point here, it's quite strong. You can see it near enough hits another line again, comes down. And we'd be wanting to look for it to do a good breakout. It's gone through, it's come back. Can't really buck through again. Not really. It has done there, but then it's bounced here, which again is one of those marks really. And call it one of those areas again. So I put a take profit on that one. And I think it just missed it on that one. You can see it was close. Well, I don't know if I put it in at that point, might not have. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that because it gives you a rough idea. You can follow these lines. You can take a lot of these lines out if you want. What would it be as best one on this one? Because we've got the 5 minute time frame on this one at the moment. Oh, let me have a look. Probably because it's on such a small time frame, I'll use the small one, which is the green one. So let's just hide these others for a bit. Right away, and just leave that one on. And that just gives you a little clear picture on that. You can look here, it's coming under. And decide whether you're going to put a buy in as it's just come under. Keep an eye on this. Probably wouldn't at this point. I mean, it has gone all right, but buy this I probably wouldn't have. It was back up again. And then this comes into the buying territory around about here. Now, you probably would think let's go in this area. Not wrong with that. Below, it's just crossing over a little bit, but it doesn't manage it. You've got this, and it crosses over. So it's been down here. It's hovering on this line. We're just crossing over, and you've got a good breakout on that. Watching these lines and everything. And then we seem to be sitting around here at a minute. Again, it's come under. Can't really come down, so you can have a look at doing another one again. It's bounced on this. It's crossed over, it's broke through. You could have had a little go on that one. You can build these up and just sell out. Like I said on that other video, you could buy me like $20 and just take 10 out, which is what I do. And it builds your balance up as well. It takes a bit of profit, builds your balance up, and then you don't miss these highs. So, all right, I'll leave it at that. Now I'll give you another idea. So, I'll crack back on again.